We are working our best to see that this is happening in the lives of the underprivileged children in Uganda. Well, you may be wondering why many children in Uganda are orphans. Why are they homeless? Wesaana is here to answer all your questions. Well, our country is in East Africa, in the Gulf of Kenya, and Uganda is among the many countries that was disturbed by the Allied insurgencies in northern Uganda that began in 1996, resulted in hundreds of deaths, leaving a lot of children orphaned and some free to the central of Uganda, that resulted them to being homeless. Also, the HIV pandemic during its early stages in Uganda resulted in hundreds of deaths and infections that left many children orphaned, and others were led to homelessness due to high stigma and abuse-related matters. So this led a lot of northerners to travel to the central to look for a good well-being, and as a result, many girls ended up being homeless, getting unwanted pregnancies, and because they had no homes, they had nowhere to settle, they ended up on streets. When I went to visit the first children on the streets, my first conversations with them were to the teenage girls in the streets are victims of rape. This also multiplies the number of homeless children on the streets. Unfortunately, our government doesn't have good health facilities, doesn't have enough resources to give free health care to everyone. Therefore, a lot of women and men have died because of less knowledge on how to take care of themselves. Among the many issues that leads to homelessness and orphan is the level of poverty, that a lot of families are disadvantaged, which leads the youth, the girls, to get early pregnancies and end up giving back their children, their parents, labors of children that have no fathers, because they are pregnant by young men, irresponsible men that can also take care of the children. They end up going back to their parents or else abandoning them on the streets.